Here is our MyWorks Montessori lesson on the division board. This is a lesson that should be presented to the child who has a very strong grasp with addition, multiplication, has worked with the beads, the golden beads, and has also done a lot of subtraction. That is the natural order that will lead to this division board work. The materials we will be using are the materials supplied by Montessori Education Supplies, and it is the traditional Montessori division board. What you will need is the traditional Montessori division board, and with it come the division skittles, beads. You should have at least 81 beads. You'll need a little cup to hold the beads for dividing, and some equations. What we did ahead of time is we printed off equations. These equations we printed from Montessori Print Shop. You can also make your own. The reason why it's important is you want to make sure you have equations or a control of error where there's a number that is evenly divisible by another number. If you don't, and you just randomly start picking beads up and dividing it among the skittles, you might end up accidentally starting to teach your child about remainders, and that's a little bit more complex and more advanced than you need to do for this initial presentation. This says 9 divided by 3. So if we have 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we share it among 3. Let's see how many 1 gets. So give each skittle 1. So 9 divided by 3 is how many 1 skittle gets? 3. 1 has 3. So 9 divided by 3 is 3. The next, we're sharing with 4. So 8 divided by 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's give each skittle 1 until they're all gone. 8 divided among 4 is 2. 8 divided by 4 equals 2. 7, 8, 9, 10. And it's important to count to show that you're counting 1 at a time, because if you get the incorrect amount in here, the answer will not be correct. We have 10 that we're sharing with 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 divided by 5 is 2. 10 divided by 5 equals 2. This is a lesson that can be a little dry. It is division, and we were trying to show you using the proper term as skittle, and sharing with is a little less traditional, but you want something that's going to excite your child. So if they're very excited about just the process, little language is needed. But oftentimes in the classroom, before we even bring this board out, is we'll talk about sharing. And if we had 8 cookies and we're sharing them, and if we have 4 people at the rug, we might say, and we're sharing them with Johnny and Susie and Lisa and Joey, how many would each person get? And then we'll do a little bit of a division lesson just among the children at the rug. Then we'll bring this lesson out, and it makes a little bit more sense, where this Skittle, and it kind of does look like a person a little bit, but we can pretend that these are the children and that these beads are the cookies that we're sharing with the children. So while it's not as traditional a presentation, it makes it a little bit more concrete and fun for the child.